nigga, you ain't had to do that shit.
It's on the feet, though. I'm giving them to everybody who I love.
You ain't had to do that shit, bro.
I know I love 50 people.
You dig what I'm saying? You got one for 3,000. You got one for 3,000.
Yes. Of course.
All right. Hey, 3 stack, come pick yours up. Nah, real deal, man. I'm speechless. I appreciate it. Love.
What is good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee talking. You guys see the footage there. Young Thug slides through and gifts T.I. this expensive, rare watch. You know, allegedly, there's only 50 of them in existence. And Thug has them all. And he's going to gift them to people that he says that he loves. And you heard Tip said, yo, you got one for 3 stacks, Andre 3000, Outkast, you know what I mean? And Thug was like, yeah. And T.I.'s like, come on, 3 stacks, come get you. Now, if you remember just like a few weeks ago, a month ago, whenever it was, when Rowdy Rebel touched down, Young Thug gifted him with 2 diamond chains. So apparently, you know what I mean? Young Thug is just on some ish where he's showing love to everyone, gifting everyone with all his jewelry, diamond chains, rare watches, out of the goodness of his heart, you know what I mean? But I think there's a little more of a method to this whole situation here. Like, let me break this down for you, but Young Thug is on a mission, higher body, to, you know, tap in with Andre 3000. So let me break it down for y'all, right? If you remember, just a couple months ago, November, Young Thug went viral in the news when he was on T.I.'s podcast, Expeditiously. He has some things to say about Outkast, but specifically Andre 3000.
I can't rap you 200, 3,000 songs. I ain't never paid attention to him. Never in my life.
You crazy. You missing out.
Right.
You missing out. Y'all need to work together. That's what you, hey, look.
That'd be crazy. We most definitely
Yo, motherfucking next move. Just like you went and worked with Elton John, nigga.
But Elton John was like, more like Elton John. The difference from Elton John and Andre is Elton John, like simplified. Elton John like to kiss ass. Andre like his ass kiss. Elton John like, hey, I love you. I remember your first song. I remember Gucci first song. When the school I getting out. Like, he's just more of like a fan type of nigga, to the point where it's like, I'm like, nigga, let's do music. He like, nigga, bet. Andre more like, yo, this is the secretary. Like, hey, tell that nigga to throw it, nigga. Why you gotta talk like that, though? Fuck wrong, drunken on the fucking phone, nigga. He know what it is. He told you stupid ass answer. You answered it. See, that's what it's more like that, nigga. We from Atlanta, nigga.
That's where I come from. See,
guess what?
This is our relationship.
If I become,
to do that.
If I become,
this is our ally.
No.
Yes, he is,
bruh. Who?
He's with us. 3,000.
Hey, who ally?
He's one of
He who ally?
us.
Yeah, fucking right.
Man, yes, he is.
Why you don't rap like him?
What do you mean?
You don't talk like him, dress like him, look like him.
Hey, man, that ain't for me.
You ain't try to portray none of that.
But you're doing it.
Now, that was just a clip of the footage. I'm sure you guys all may remember this well. Everyone was talking about this, you know what I mean? Young Thug was talking real crazy, talking real greasy about Outkast. And like I said, specifically 3000. But Outkast is just, like, hit the comments, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on Outkast. But everyone knows they're held in high regard. Legends, I guess, you know, innovators, especially in the South, in the A, where Young Thug is from, you know. So it was like blasphemous for Young Thug to be talking greasy like that about them. He said he couldn't even really, like, recite to you the lyrics from 2 Outkast songs. You heard what he was saying there about 3000, you know, 3000 wants people to kiss his ass. He ain't really rocking with him like that. And back then it was crazy, man. A bunch of people on Twitter dug up old tweets where Young Thug was bigging up Outkast and Andre 3000. And just a real quick sidebar. as I was saying, Outkast is legends and everything. It's like, are they even really rocking with each other anymore? Do they just kind of do the solo thing? And, you know, we know Andre 3000's been heavy into acting and everything like that. And when they did that Speaker Box Love Below album, it was kind of like they each did their own project. It was a double disc. But it was, you know, group songs on there as well. But everyone has been waiting for that Andre 3000 album forever. And it's like, will we ever get it? I don't know. You guys hit the comments. Let me know what you think. But back to what we were talking about here. Young Thug was on there talking real greasy. But in reality, man, when you heard him talking about calling the secretary and they give you the runaround when you're trying to get in touch with Andre 3000, I think, you know, Young Thug in reality was just upset. Like, he reached out, was trying to do a collab with the legend. And I don't know, Andre 3000 didn't tap back in with him. So instead of Young Thug just trying to reach out and be like, hey, man, you know, using the podcast where he could just say, yo, what's good, 3000? Like, come on, I've been trying to get with you, as they're talking about him. But instead, he started talking sideways. So it is what it is, man. I mean, what would you do if you were Young Thug? I mean, but I guess that's just kind of Thug's character and personality. And I guess that's just kind of the way that things get done nowadays. I mean, it's not really the ideal way to go about things, insulting people to try to basically troll your way into a situation. But, you know, it's not the ideal way to treat someone, but that's what it is nowadays. You know what I mean? We're living in different times, and I ain't hating on it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But at the end of the day, now with these watches, he gives T.I. the watch, and T.I. specifically mentions Andre 3000 when he's talking about, I got 50 of them to give out. You know what I mean? Like, this was planned and is an orchestrated mission that he's on, you know? He went the other way talking crazy about Outkast and Andre 3000. So now he's like, hey, I got this dope watch for you. You're a legend. I want to give one to everyone I love. You know, now I'm doing it on the other end of the spectrum. First, I was throwing some hate and disses your way. You know, now I'm showing love. That's what's really going on here with these watches, man. And T.I. is a part of the whole plan as well. You see, T.I. was where the whole viral interview went down. Now he's taking part in the watch game. So hit the comments and let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think that's a whack way to go about doing things, or what do you think? It is what it is. That's what just what Young Thug does. And do you think Andre 3000 will link up with him and get the watch and they'll do the collaboration? You know, I want to say no, because I don't know, Andre 3000 is just kind of in the cut. And I don't think, you know, he's probably not too happy the way Young Thug was talking about him in Big Boy and Outkast and everything before. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe at the end of the day, he does want to, you know, get this collab with Young Thug, you know, because these guys are all Atlanta legends. Like, we already know Outkast is legends, but I gotta say, like, comment and let me know if you guys agree. Would you consider Young Thug to be a legend, or has he not, you know, reached that point yet? And what do you guys think of his new project? He just dropped a new project, I believe, a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think about that and how this will all end up. Let's talk about it in them comments. But real quick sidebar, something I got to say about T.I., right? Tip, what you need to do with your watch, man, is you need to go sell that watch, cash in on that watch, and make things right. And dispense some payments, some stimulus checks to all those restaurant workers that, you know, you originally didn't pay. If you guys remember, T.I. had that restaurant that shut down, and, you know, they just closed the doors and didn't pay anyone. We're talking about bus boys, cooks, servers, all that didn't get paid. And anyone who's worked in a kitchen before You know what I mean? Everyday working class person. You need your paycheck. You know how hard of work that is. And like, I've actually been in that boat where I worked at a restaurant that shut down. Like, that's some bull-ish. I mean, at the end of the day, he paid out a $75,000 judgment for them to be paid, but it took 2 years. So imagine how bad those people were suffering, you know what I mean, during that time, hurting for their bread. So it's only right he could pay them a little something now, you know what I mean, just to make things right, since they had to wait on it, in my opinion. You guys let me know if you agree. And don't forget about all the people, you know, when T.I. was involved in that crypto scam, cryptocurrency. Like, I know he paid out a judgment and everything for that, and a big hefty fine to the SEC to keep his ass out of jail. But, you know, there was a lot of people that invested in that I'm sure didn't really get, you know, their money back like they should. So, I don't know. T.I., cash that watch in and break off all the victims of all your scams, man. Like, for real. Let me know what you guys think. It was a busy couple years for T.I. a few years back, man. He was involved in multiple scams. Like, it's just not a good look. I just really don't respect that, especially when just working class people are the ones, you know, getting hit in the head, man, you know? But that's all I got, man. Let's talk about it in them comments. This whole Young Thug, T.I., Outkast, Andre 3000 watch, you know, situation, trying to get this collab or whatever together. What do you think about it? Will it happen? Will 3000 ever drop that solo project? And T.I. being wrapped up in all them scams, you know what I'm saying? Cash that watching, man. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll catch you guys on the next video. New viewers, make sure to sub to the channel. Hit that notification bell. It's Jay Coffee Talk, and I'm gone.